I promise I didn't plan to do this, but I put some thought behind it, and then they sent me something which we will get to in a moment, and I thought, well, I'd better do this, even though I'm kind of getting sick about mentioning the Empyrean trailer, but that's the main page for this. Tennocon 2019 will be taking place on July the 6th, and if you link your Warframe account to your Twitch or Mixer account and watch for 30 minutes any time during the day, because they will be streaming all the stages all throughout the day, you can get your hands on this, the Lotus Ephemera. And one of the main reasons I am doing this is because they kind of sent it early. Okay, you can actually see this one in effect just standing here. The lotus flowers are kind of just appearing and falling behind or beside. Unlike some of the other ones that don't do anything unless you actually move. Same goes with the Eidolon one. The Fae, I kind of wish did this. Smoke actually creates the smoke from Stalker. The Lotus one, yeah, that's actually, okay, that looks much better than I was expecting it to be. That looks pretty cool. So you don't need to be moving for this one to actually work, which is much better. But the only way to actually get this is to watch 30 minutes or more during tennocon. But there's a catch to this, and this is the only main reason I'm doing this. I know I've mentioned that about 3 times at this point. Yes, I'm doing this because they sent it, and honestly that looks pretty nice. If I take that energy colour off, it should kind of turn a little bit more purpley, which it won't because I have that set to black. And if we take that off, it's kind of got a little bit of a blue effect, and it's actually got whiter. Yes, I have frost colour energy colours set to black, or I did have, I don't anymore. Anyway, the only way to get that is to watch at any point, because they will be streaming lots of different things from tennocon before 5:59 PM ET, because that is when it will end and you will no longer be able to pick up the Lotus Ephemera. What they have done is during the tennocon, or sorry, the Tennolive from 6 PM till 7 PM ET, you will then drop Nekros. And sorry, Nekros Prime with a Warframe slot and reactor and blah de blah de blah. They will not both be dropping during this event. It actually says Nekros Prime you can only earn for watching 30 minutes during 6 PM and 7 PM. It includes a free Warframe slot. So if you want this, you have to watch for 30 minutes prior to Tennolive on the 6th of July. I didn't notice this the first time around. I just assumed that it would overlap, so you could watch Tennolive and pick up both. You can't. They will be streaming most of the day for the different stages that are going to be there. The only way to get the Lotus Ephemera is to watch for 30 consecutive minutes prior to 5:59 PM Eastern Time. And even though the only way to get it is to watch prior to Tennolive, so any time before 5:59 PM Eastern Time on July the 6th, remembering they're going to be streaming things all day from the different panels and stages and everything else, so you have to watch 30 minutes prior to that, any time during the day, prior to 6 PM ET, can't stress that one enough, to pick it up. It actually looks pretty nice. The more I sit here watching this, the more I like it. I wasn't going to do this when I saw this in my inbox. I thought, well, I may use it beforehand or something, I don't know, but kind of making a video going, oh yes, it's going to look like this is just a bit weird too early. But then I read through it, and yeah, having to watch beforehand, I've talked to a few people who are looking forward to getting this and are planning to watch Tennolive and only Tennolive. I thought, yeah, I better actually do this, because honestly, it looks pretty cool. I was expecting it to be actual lotus symbols that you leave on the floor, having it be the lotus flower itself, kind of spawning and then gliding to the floor. That's not bad looking at all. And considering this is one of the free ones, yeah, actually like that. Wow. That has a lot more detail in that. Okay. Should have realised this from the actual picture. It shows the flowers spawning in. I'm glad it doesn't spawn at that rate. That would be overkill. But yes, if you want the ephemera, you have to watch prior to Tennolive, because during Tennolive, the drop will change to nekros. But before that, anytime, 30 minutes, Lotus Ephemera actually does look pretty nice. It looks... I wish it was a little bit more blue. You saw I took the energy colours off it. It's not quite that blue, but just thought a kind of a little update on that because, well, if you want it, you can't get them both at the same time. It's one or the other, or you watch one before the other, and I will be doing that anyway, so would have ended up with it anyway, but I completely misread this whole thing. Anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.